A friend of mine reached out, was listening to the show yesterday, and he says, the fact that you said that any woman who's in a profession where her body is the main purpose of her profession needs to be careful. He goes, I thought that was, he was like, I'm waiting for you to go over the edge, but you never got there. And I said, well, I stand by what I said. If you're a cheerleader or you're a stripper or you're in some profession where it's of utmost importance that your body looks a certain way, you're going to be construed and treated differently. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying you're not respected. And we got off on that talk because of the Washington cheerleader situation. There are a lot of women, unfortunately, that just they want to cheerlead. And then you made a great point because you're like, what about athletes?
Yeah,
because for the athletes, for the most part, have pretty rocking bods. We've seen it in tennis. We've seen it in
soccer.
Well,
their bodies, you just said, their bodies have to be a certain way. And it's interesting because you could say with strippers, you could say with cheerleaders, they're not standing there naked.
No.
So if you were standing there naked and you were doing nothing else, you're just standing with no clothes on, then you could say your body, that is it. It's just your body and your looks. But if you're a stripper, I'm guessing you have more experience than I do. I'm guessing you could be beautiful. Mm-hmm. You could have an amazing body.
Yep. And
be a really bad stripper.
Oh, absolutely! If you can't hang upside down from a pole,
well, that's it. So,
but yeah, for the most part, yeah. But that's only because when you're doing your calisthenics or your aerobics or whatever you want to call it with a pole, there are more vantage points to see things.
Yeah, but I mean, so cheerleaders the same way.
I've been to a lot of. Well, I haven't been to a lot of strip clubs, but I've been to some strip clubs where they do just stand there.
So that's different to me. I mean, I think that's the line is. Yes, your body's a part of it, but what's your body? Again, use the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. I think it's really interesting. I'm with you. I'm not, look at their outfits.
And when I say objectifying a woman's body, I'm not saying in a bad way.
I think that's where you get misinterpreted.
When you use the word objectify, you're looking at something black and white. It is what it is.
See, you're using it very...
And there's no brain associated with this.
You're using it very differently.
That's objectifying. That's what
you're using it differently. What you're saying is we're no longer looking... When you think about objectifying...
We forget there's a head inside there.
Well, we say it's not a person.
Yeah, it's just a body.
It's just a body. And what you're saying is... You're kind of flipping it. You're like, objectively, I'm looking at your body objectively. It for almost every case, you can go either way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's go males. I'm just trying. The only reason I keep going males is because we're always going with females. So the water polo player, the swimmer, the bodybuilder, the Chippendales dancer.
Yep.
Is Chippendales dancer? Do they still have Chippendales dancers?
I don't know if they do or not. I would bet they do.
Okay, well, I'm sure. So you guys got to have a rocking body, but he's got to also be able to dance or move.
Yeah, probably more so for Chippendales, I would think. Although I think some women would be okay with it just dude standing there.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time with this.
Unless it was Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, oh my God. That was so...
So to go along with this point, there's a reason why I went here. I'm on my phone just a minute ago just to see if I could pull up this app that I was looking for, or this game. I got this Crossy Road. It's old Frogger.
Remember Frogger? Yeah.
And that's called Crossy Road. And it works the same way, but if you do go too slow, a hawk comes down and picks you up and takes you off. You can't just sit there and wait like on Frogger. You could just wait.
You wait till it goes across.
You got, right?
Yeah.
And then there's commercials. So every 3 or 4 times you play the game, then stand by for one of our sponsors. And there's this game that my daughter's got where you make up the woman. Woman shows up on the screen, says above, I have a hot date tonight. Help me get ready. And
I have a hot date. Okay, she needs to not be doing that one.
And there's like 50 of these. I'm meeting his parents tonight. Help me dress my clothes.
Who's doing that?
Facebook
behind that?
I'm going out with my friends tonight. I need to look pretty. Okay.
Oh.
And it's the thing where you can
Yeah.
spray the hair, you can blow dry the hair, you can wash the hair, you can clean the face, you can put the dress on. And there's one where the girl's all banged up. She's in bed. She gets out. She's schlumpy. She's fat. She's schlumpy. She gets out. She's got a midriff shirt on. You can see her belly. She's got hair on her legs. She's got one sock on, one sock off. She looks like hell. Her eye looks like she's got a black eye, and her hair's all messed up. And the whole game is making her presentable.
Oh.
And then you only have a period of time to make her look good. And while you're doing it, hey, are you ready? You can see this little thing come out. Are you ready? And then she goes down to meet his parents, and they look at her like, because her hair is blown this way wrong.
Oh,
she hasn't.
This is terrible.
I know.
Where is this coming from?
And every time I pull it up, it wigs me out. I'm like, I cannot believe there's a game that objectifies
so
the beauty.
bad. That's terrible.
And anyone that's ever gotten a game at the App Store or whatever, and anyone's seen it and has, whether you're playing a golf game or whatever, and these ads come up, everyone who plays games who's listening right now knows exactly what I'm talking about. And there's like 50 of these things. Now there's ones where, there's the one where you just do the face, and girls can do makeup on the face. But they're doing it on the phone. It's like they're Barbie dolls where you put makeup on the Barbie doll, but here you're doing it. But now there's ones where you actually dress, and there's one where a woman comes out with just bra and panties on, and then you take the outfit and you slide it over and you dress her. And then she'll say, I don't think this really works. And then you start over again. And then you got to make up her face and make up her hair. And you're cutting her hair and you're doing the whole 9 thing in order to look presentable. And I'm like, it just makes me feel like it's creepy. And I'm like, I cannot believe that this is a game.
And you're 9-year-old. She's 9.
Yeah.
She's 9. Think about that.
Now I understand there's games for everybody. There's one where this is king that gets drilled by these giant things if he doesn't hop from one block to the next.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother conversation.
And there's the one where you open the gates, for the fish to get to the sewer, so the shark doesn't get. I get all that stuff.
Well, but that's just fish.
But this one with the girl, they keep showing up on my phone, and I guess it's because my daughter uses my phone a lot, and she plays Crossy Road, and I'm thinking to myself, what is this teaching my child?
Oh, it's horrible.
That because the girl's not presentable enough to meet his parents, that they're not going to, and they're looking, they scoff, and then it says fail.
Oh my God!
It says fail,
dude. I didn't even know.
Big red letters across the thing, and then you start over again because she didn't look right.
Oh,
and I'm going, dude.
And we're worried about Facebook targeting stuff. That is some toxic shit. You talk about an opportunity to screw up your kid, and here's my rant on that. Just quickly, that's out there, and that's horrible, horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You as a parent, you better be aware of what your kid is playing and looking on, and if you think that it's okay, fine, but it better not be more than 10 minutes a day. Because I could almost argue and say, as bad as that is, if they're only using it a little bit, it won't forever change their influence. It won't forever change their mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But you talk about wanting to brainwash a child and mold their emotional and cognitive perspective on the world. Let them play that, young girl, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, let them play that every day for an hour, and you will have a girl who's got body issues, insecurity, potentially eating disorders. And this gets back to what I've been saying the whole thing. You know who it's on? It's on us. It's on us as we're responsible for our children.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to find the game right now while I play.
That's really bad, dude. That blows me away. Maybe it's because my kids are grown up. That is terrible.
And you were not aware that existed?
I did not, because I don't have kids who are gaming.
There's 1,000 of them, and they're everywhere.
Right, but because you know why? Here's the other reason why. Because these people who make these games know that there are uninformed, clueless parents seriously, uninformed, clueless parents who have great intentions with their kids have no, oh, sure, sweetie. Is it a game where you dress them up? That's a great idea. Oh, my God. Dude, this is all the stuff that when you become a parent, you didn't sign up for.
Yeah.
But this is your responsibility.
There's one she's on called Fashion Nail.
You need to get her off that.
Well, Fashion Nail is just her nails. You just paint.
What
nails.
does it say? Your hands are ugly?
Yeah, basically, the whole idea is that you do a woman's nails. You don't do her face and everything else.
No, but does it say your nails look great and now the world will pay attention to you?
Yes.
Oh, for the love of!
I'll send you the game. I actually played it once.
I think people just need to listen to more classic rock.
The thing is, if you can do this on I'm sure there's other games where you
yeah. Mm-hmm.